Welcome back to another episode of Lazy Monkey on the LazeeCraft server. Yes sirree, yes sirree. Now, I'm in a hole. That's right, I'm in a hole. I've been doing some AFK. In between the episodes, I went ahead and did a bunch of stuff. And I'll go ahead and we'll knock this down, get my items back. You see I got a few enchanted picks. One of them I had in the last episode, and the other one I just went ahead and got that one here, this, in between episodes, so I can go ahead and do a few things. Main reason I put all my items in here, I don't know, I'm worried about starving to death and losing those picks. I guess I really didn't have to put everything in there, but I took some steaks up with me and ate them right before I did the AFK. I built myself a mini smelteron, or whatever you want to call it here. And you can put all your items in there, come down in here. And I just filled it up a little while ago. And as you see here, I got this almost full of charcoal. And down here, look at this. I have all this iron that I found in between episodes while I was caving. I grew a whole bunch of cattle and slaughtered them for the meat, of course. So, that's typical. You need to do that. So, went ahead and did all that. I got plenty of gold here, a lot of charcoal, plenty of beef here, beef and mutton, all right here. I had grown several cows. I got it so full that it was actually starting to cause problems with the audio. All you heard was the pounding of hooves, just glitching out so bad that I had so many. And I wanted to do that on purpose. I wanted to see if I can get it to crash the server. I was purposely trying to do it because right now with me on here alone, I could do some stuff like that and try and crash it. But I also did some mining, and look at all this. That's right, 41 diamond ore, 1 diamond. I accidentally broke that one without a silk touch. Look at all this lapis. I did get a bunch of lapis before I was able to get myself a good silk touch. Here's my emeralds. So, and all that redstone. Yep. I also over here got all this coal. Now I silk touched all that because I want the coal blocks for later. And some of you might be wondering why. Well, as I said, this is going to be an episode. It's going to be experimenting with building. And I see, oh heck, I can make 2 of them. There you go. That's what I was missing. Picked up another egg. I see that as a neat block that I could use to build with. So of course I wanted to save my coal, and instead of using coal to fire all my smelter on, I went ahead and built a tree farm out here and harvested a whole bunch of them. I did them all right here, just your basic, just did a whole line of trees back and forth. And I did a lot of oak. As you see here, I did, got both the dark oak and the light oak. I got spruce. Of course, I got some birch. Here's all the saplings I collected off of them as I was doing this. And I did a little bit of organization. That's still, that bottom chest is still a mess. Oh, I got more steak in there. And then, here I kind of got my hostile mob drops and stuff. So, a lot of them. Here you got all my dirt. Now I'm getting into where I got my obsidian, and I'm gonna need some of that. Let's see here. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2, because this episode I am gonna make a portal, and we are gonna trip into another cobblestone, diorite, and andesite. And back here I got some of the other mob drops, like these. I got the chicken eggs, potatoes, the leather, rabbit hide. And then down here's my seeds and my sugar cane. So I'm getting a little bit organized. I'm not going to be really, building a chest for everything yet, because I'm still wanting to build. And over the breaks, I kind of decided I was going to do some building up in here, I believe. I'm going to stick on this side because I want to stick close to the skeleton spawner. Then that way my hostile mob farm and the skeleton spawner is all right close together. Now, may not be in this episode. I highly doubt it will be. I might do some lighting in that skeleton spawner so I can turn on some lights and shut it off. And that would be nice. So I got plenty of meat now. I got plenty of wood. How am I on arrows? 59 arrows. I'm doing pretty good. What I think I'm going to do today is I'm going to build another portal. I'm not 100% certain where I want to build it. The central area is going to be right over there, mainly. So I'll probably go ahead and build it off in that direction. But for my convenience, it would be nice to have it right here. But I can go ahead and I'll build it over there, and we'll get that all done. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build some more bookcases, because I want to fill this in. I don't think you have to have them here. This is, like I said, I want to look into the enchanting some more, but I was able to get some good enchants on books. I found a few dungeons. They had some good enchanted books. But my main thing is trying to find a good enchant for a pickaxe. Now, I did go through some iron. I'd enchant one, horrible enchant. Pitch it, get another one, enchant it. Oh, got a good enchant, So, but right now, let's go ahead. I'm going to go set up this, find a place for the portal, and I'll cut back in that moment. All right, we'll see you soon. Okay, so I picked the portal place. As you see, there's the farms that I've been doing, and right here's the portal. It's kind of central, so someone builds over there, or someone builds over there, or up there. It's kind of centralized. This is where we're going to be putting all the shops anyways, and we're going to try and do a waterway out there, so right over there, so down that valley. And might do a tunnel going through to that, meet up to the waterway over here. And I thought, perfect spot, kind of in the middle. We can move it, once others get in and decide. So let's go ahead and there we go. All right, so this is my first trip into another. Have no idea what to expect here. I haven't looked at anything, so we're all going to learn this together. I just hope it doesn't put me in the middle of an island over a lava pool. That would be my luck. So, okay. Well, all right, a good spot right off the bat. Put out these right here. I am going to go ahead and silk touch those. You know what? I actually am thinking it might have been better if I'd have just left that for later, because I am going over to the village, and I'm going to be doing a lot over there, so I'm just going to stack this right here, and I'll pick it up later. And we'll just put that out right there. Alright, so now I figured it out. I need to be at -503 by -673. So I'm going to let me figure this out here. Yeah, that's the right there. Don't have to go very far this direction. Now I gotta go a ways here. And there we are. So we are now at the smallest village I have ever found. That's right. We got a library, a blacksmith, and a house. That is it. This is the only village I was able to find, and like I said, probably the smallest I've ever found. Um, don't know if it's my customizations that screwed it up, but when I did walk over here on the overworld, I did, they were still inside there, so I put cobble up on the library. There's one over there, and then over here, there was no door, just an opening on the other side, so they hadn't come out yet. So I went ahead and I put cobble on that too. Um, Now, a couple things I'm going to do here. I'm just going to build a couple new houses. Why? Well, I want to do it because I want the villagers to breed naturally and expand out in here. And I'm going to fence it off and light up this whole area so they can breed naturally and not have to worry about the mobs coming and getting them. And then this way I can also have an area close by that I can get a few villagers transferring through the portal. That's going to be my goal. So right now we're just going to go ahead and build a couple really simple houses. That's why I brought some cobble with me. We'll go ahead and get that down here along with we'll make some wood planks. Get a crafting table ready. And we're going to go ahead and, like I said, I'm just going to, my plan is to build, okay, there we go. Alright, just to build a few houses similar to that. I might do something so closer to that. Right around in here, and I want to build them in close proximity so that we can actually have all the villagers able to go from house to house. And I'm going to light up all the paths. I'm going to elevate them so the mobs can't get up there, and fence things off so they're all nice and safe. Alright, I'm going to cut and start doing a little bit building, and I'll give you a progress report here in a little bit. And we're back. Okay, so as you see, I've done a little bit more than I originally planned. I started throwing down some cobble in between here, and I built some more houses. I built that one there, and these two over here along with that one, and I built another one there. And on these houses, these small ones, you see I added the doors on the side. That gives me more. It tricks the village into thinking there's more houses than there are. So I went ahead and did that. And originally, I was just throwing some cobble down in here, walkways down in there and stuff. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to do it nice. I'm going to make it look neat. So I went ahead and I tried a few different combinations. We'll just go ahead and throw some down here because I am going to make a path out here too. So basically what I first tried to do, I thought, let's get some contrast in here, and I tried just a diorite, and it looked neat, but there's two reasons I changed. One, I have a big build I'm wanting to do later, possibly with some diorite, so I thought, well, I would like to keep that for that anyways, because my diorite supply was low, and in my mind there was a huge amount of andesite. So, and I also thought, let's try the polished diorite. Well, I like that better than the normal diorite, but once again, I thought the andesite kind of blended in a little bit better. It wasn't cobble, it's still gray, but I thought it kind of looked a little bit nicer, so I went ahead and just, like I said, got myself some andesite, did some polished andesite, and threw it all in here. So, now, I did AFK overnight. When I got to the point I needed to stop for a bit, and my internet was kind of having trouble, so I couldn't really do much. I'd set a block down, or break a block, and then it'd reappear. So I left the game on all night, and they started spawning big time. Yes, they did. They spawned big time. And then we have this guy. He showed up. So yeah, he showed up earlier while I was working, and apparently the first thing he did was kick me in the butt and kill me. I was trying to coax some villagers because after I let them AFK for quite a while, or after I AFK'd overnight, there's villagers all out in here and stuff like that, and there's some zombies and everything, and so I quickly went out there, threw some fences around them to kind of protect them. And what I found out is when a new villager, you know, you got an infant villager or whatever you want to call it, I was putting up the fences to kind of keep them in the house. Well, the small villagers, I did not know this until now, they were glitching through that corner there. So yeah, they were all getting out, and then they were growing up out here and falling off and stuff. And so, and of course, you know, this guy here, I don't have a name for him yet. I think I might call him Woody. I don't know. Anyhow, Woody and we've had a couple disagreements as I was trying to work the villagers back. I was trying to push them up there, and of course, apparently that was seen as an aggressive mood, and so he and I have gone back and forth a few times. I've had to go clear back to another area to try and get him to stop attacking me. And then another time he walked off and fell down there, so I tried to get him back up, and well, he didn't like that either and thought he should attack me. So I was hoping to catch him down there further. I put a bed in there so I can sleep the nights away. But as you see, I also done some more here. I added another garden and brought this out. Now, originally I just built this little area around the garden, and it looked okay at first until I decided to add another garden. And when I was starting to build the garden here, I didn't think that looked good, so I put in 3 spaces here, and I tried putting in 3 spaces here before we put up the fence, and I have to say I like that better than this. So I'm going to take this all out and go ahead and add some more spaces in. It looks a lot nicer, and I know this is just a village that, you know, we're not going to be doing a lot here, but if I'm going to do it, I figured might as well do it so it looks nice. The other thing is, all the glass that I'm using is coming from sand from like in these places here. So if I'm going to be covering it up, I just go ahead and bust it up like this. And then collect it all up. And then that's where I've been getting my glass rather than trying to go find someplace. So, really wish I had the Depth Strider shoes. I haven't gotten that enchant to come up yet. I've actually gone through a couple of boots, you know, so far, and nothing yet. I can't wait until I get things going where I got some books and everything so I can do that. It's just going to take me a little time to get developed so I can start doing all that stuff, but I think we're going to get some air here. There we go. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to keep on doing some stuff and you know, finishing these areas up, and then I'll go ahead and cut back with another progress report once I'm done. The other thing is I'm going to add in an automatic catcher. Now, I don't know if it's going to work. It's just an idea I have. But basically, as the villagers are running around, it's going to catch some of the villagers and let them fall into minecarts. So that way, when we're ready, you know, the villagers will just kind of walk in and fall into these minecarts. And that way we don't have to do a whole bunch of trying to push them around, get them into minecarts, making Woody mad so he beats me up and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and finish some of this stuff up, and then I'll cut back and show you the progress again. Alright, see you soon! And we're back. So, full disclosure, I actually am reshooting this footage. I already had this all done, and what I thought I would do, since my time during the week is limited, I thought, you know what? I had a weekend. I could shoot a whole bunch of videos and put them all together, and edit them later. But as I was looking at this footage for the very last part of this video, it was horrible. Yeah, it was bad, and there was just no using it. So I said, well, I was trying to edit it, and I thought, well, I could just put it out like this. They know I'm not very good at this, but I really didn't feel right. I mean, I wanted to do a good job for you guys. I want you to enjoy the video, so I wanted to make sure it was done so it looked pretty good when I got finished. And so basically, I'm rebuilding this house. I tore it down so I could rebuild it because the footage included me rebuilding this house, or finishing this house. This was the last one. And like I said, as bad as it wasn't really usable. It wasn't technical problems or anything like that. It was just I did a bad job. So, and that's why I'm learning, so, all right, did I do that right? Yeah, so far I'm doing right. Okay, so now the reason I'm putting so many doors on each house like this is it tricks the system. It is counting this as 9 dwellings. That's right. This now will be considered 9 homes. So because of that, even more villagers will be breeding, and it'll be filling up a little bit better. So it's just the way that Minecraft works, and I kind of did a little research into that, and I thought, well, you know what? That's just the way I'm going to do it, because it would be better to have it. So, can I do this? Got it. Perfect. All right, so, yeah. So, going in here, I'm going to throw some light up so nothing can spawn in here. There'll be plenty of light inside. And then around here, of course, I'm doing all the torches, so it gives plenty of light. Plus, it's going to get a symmetry because I put torches on the corners of every other building. So, try this again. Perfect. No. All right, let's try it one more time. There we go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put this last torch up there. And that was it. So basically, this was what I did for the video. I shot building this last house. So I hear something burning. Want to make sure. It's been raining forever on the server, so want to make sure lightning didn't catch one of the houses on fire, but I don't see where it did. So, whoop. Okay, well, we'll get this all cleared up and put that back in place, and this is it. The village is done. Now we can. Why do I hear burning? I hear burning. Oh, wow. Hey, fire. Oh. Okay, I had fence post here, and my guess is for some reason that's catching on fire because it's too close to the lava. You know what? I'll just remove this side. I'll leave this one. I thought that looked good. I added a fence post in there, so I'll just not put any there. For some reason, the lava is catching on fire. So, all right, no problem, no problem. That's solved before I lost the house. So, all right, but that's basically it. We're all done, and the next video is going to be where I'm working over back in the main area. And I hope to see you there. Please leave a like. Let me know what you think. Give me any suggestions. I'm wide open for suggestions. And you folks have a great day. Take care.